Hey everyone, today we're going to make crab stuffed shrimp with a seafood cream sauce. So let's get started. Here's some of your basic ingredients that we'll need, your main ingredients for this dish. Up there in a saucepan, you can see that I saved the shrimp shells and added some green onion. This makes a great stock, so we're going to get this cooking on the stove while we start working on our shrimp. So the shrimp needs to be cut so that it can lay flat when you add the stuffing to it. And this is really simple. You're just going to cut the back of the shrimp. Don't cut it all the way through. Just cut it deep enough to where it will sit flat in like a C. So there it is. So it's sitting flat and the stuffing will go right in the middle right there and cook standing up. So let's cut all these shrimp. All right, so all our shrimp is cut. So let's season these guys. I'm going to do a lemon pepper seasoning, and then I'm going to add a Blacken seasoning. This one's by Spiceology. I really like it. And then we're going to add just a garlic and herb spice seasoning. I use this in almost every seafood dish. I really do like it. And then we're going to mix it really well. Make sure all the shrimp is coated so each one has an evenly amount of seasoning and you get it in every bite. All right, let's start on our stuffing next. So I'm going to take about six Ritz crackers, butter crackers, and I'm going to smash them up. I'm going to add some mayo, some garlic, some spicy mustard. You can do regular mustard if you like. Then I'm going to add the same seasonings that we did add to the shrimp. So your blackened seasoning, your lemon peppered seasoning, and then your spice and herb seasoning. And I'm going to mix that up really well. Make sure everything gets good and combined. And then I'm going to fold in our crab meat. You can use imitation crab if you have it. I use claw crab meat this time. I'm going to use about half of it, save the other half for the sauce, and then throw in those buttery crackers so it kind of combines everything together and makes it not so runny when you're trying to make a stuffing instead of a sauce. All right, so now that our stuffing has come together, let's check on our stock. So our shrimp stock looks beautiful. The shells are nice and pink. So I'm going to add some water and some garlic. And then I'm just going to continue to let that come to a boil. All right, let's stuff our shrimp. So our shrimp are nice and seasoned and cut. So I'm just going to take about a tablespoon of the stuffing we made, put it right in the middle, and that's all there is to it. Then lay them cut side down. See, they're sitting nice and pretty because we made a cut. And so let's get all our shrimp stuffed so we can get these in the oven. All right, all our shrimp stuffed, so let's throw this in the oven and work on our sauce. So for the sauce, I had some shrimp left over, and so I'm going to add some butter and cook those and then start working on our roux, which is just a fat and flour base, so butter and flour. I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of butter and some garlic and get that cooking. This is only going to take about a minute or two, just you're cooking that flour flavor out. And then I'm going to start adding my stock. Now, if you don't have stock and you didn't decide to make stock, you can always just add water. You can add chicken stock or any kind of canned stock you have on hand. But just always add it slowly so that way you're not dumping it all and waiting it to thicken. That's always a pain in the behind. So next I'm going to start adding the seasonings that we added to the shrimp into the same sauce. And then the rest of the crab meat that we saved. I'm going to make sure the temp is not too high because you don't want to scald your cream, which is next. So you're going to add the heavy cream, about a half a cup. And then we're just going to mix it to combined and make sure it gets nice and thick. And how you know that it's thick is if you take the back of your spoon, dip it in, and then run your finger down it. If it doesn't come back together, your sauce is nice and thick and ready to go. All right, our shrimp has come out of the oven. They look beautiful. So I'm just going to hit them with a little bit of lemon because every seafood dish needs a little bit of lemon. And then let's give one of these a try before we top it with cream sauce. See how it's sit nice and pretty? Your stuffing stayed in the shrimp, and let's give it a try. Oh, this is so good. It was so nice and sweet, savory, salty. For this, I added rice. You can add grits, anything you like. Hope you enjoyed.